Our next guest is a trained opera singer who went viral for modernizing classic operas with 2025 lyrics.
And she's here to share how her talents and how she got into opera in the first place. Please welcome to the show, Christina Smith.
Okay, so Christina, it's so good to have you here. Now, I understand that when you first decided to get into the industry, you wanted to be a pop star like Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, Aretha, but then you did the switch up and ended up in opera. Tell us, what led to the switch?
Absolutely. I think it was kind of a happy accident because I couldn't belt to save my life.
Oh, okay.
Still can't. But, but yeah, I remember when I just moved to Jamaica, I was about 11 years old, and my aunt, she actually had said, she was like, okay, I will pay for your private lessons. You just have to study with Andrea White, my vocal teacher in Jamaica.
Okay.
And Andrea White was the person who said, hey, you're not a bad singer, you just are singing the wrong material.
Yeah.
And so she gave me classical music, she gave me opera, and she was like, oh, this is where your resonance is, stick with this.
Oh, wow. And as we said off the top, you've gone viral for sort of modernizing classic opera lyrics. So is this your way of making maybe opera more relevant to a younger generation that doesn't pay much attention to it?
Absolutely. I mean, let's be real. Opera is fairly inaccessible. So there's the financial barrier.
Yeah.
There is just the fact that it's in a different language than most people here speak. And so changing the lyrics and making it a little bit more Gen Z is kind of a really nice way for people to just realize that anything you hear in opera was really just anything you would hear in a pop song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
And so like what I would do a lot of times is I would just like, if I was doing an anthem at a hockey game with the PWHL, I would just like sneak a little opera in there and be like, let's do it this way. And so,
Awesome.
yeah, it's cool to be able to allow opera to meet the people where they're at.
Yeah, I love
Ah,
that.
nicely said.
Well said. Yeah, you've got a lot of fans. What's the best like fan reaction that you've got to one of your performances?
Oh my goodness, I would say, so I was doing a show in Regina, Bring It On, the musical.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there was a lovely gentleman who came, and he actually had seen the BWTF video and brought his entire cast from Saskatoon and was like, I just heard that you were here.
That's so cool.
And like, mind you, this was the first Black person I had seen in Regina. I was like, you see me, I see you, okay, great, cool.
I know what she's talking about.
What about the opera community kind of writ large in general? How is the opera community kind of reacting to what you're doing?
It has been nuts, to say the least. People like Laura Benanti, Leah Salonga, Kristen Chenoweth, like they've all chimed in.
Oh, Billy Porter.
Billy Porter. We've even had like other celebrities, Whoopi Goldberg, Ricky Martin, SZA, Summer Walker. They've all seen the video and like found something
That's
relatable.
incredible.
That is fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna quote you right now, and I want you to break down what this quote means.
Yeah.
Pigeonholes are for pigeons. What does that mean to you?
That is my favorite quote by the late, great Jessie Norman. She was somebody I really looked up to, and what she meant by that was that as Black women, we don't need to put ourselves in boxes. I mean, as much as I love classical music, that doesn't mean that I can't love a pop song. That doesn't mean I can't be all the things that make me a woman and also all the things that make me Black.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's go back to Jessie Norman and also Kathleen Battle for a second, because your vocal teacher instructed you to listen to those two greats. Why was that?
Absolutely. My vocal teacher here in Canada, Carol Hassick, she realized how important it was to see people like yourself on stage, and she understood the importance of representation. And so I would watch a lot of the videos because they were powerful Black women and they weren't apologetic about who they were, and they stood in that power. And she wanted me to see that, and she wanted me to embody that in my own. And so what I was able to do was actually create covers that were in tribute of both Kathleen Battle and Jessie Norman.
Lovely.
And I'm so grateful that I had that opportunity.
Oh my gosh, that's
Look at that.
incredible. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
So how do you train for the opera?
Yeah.
Yes, that's such a good question. It is very much like any kind of thing that you would train for as an athlete. You really have to take care of your instrument. So one of the things that we do is we do a lot of lip trills. And that is basically...
You do that before shows.
Yeah, I do that before the showtime. Yeah.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, what that does is it actually trains your airflow so that because you really want to make sure that you're singing with a consistent airflow. So if you sing a note like, ah, you want to make sure that's so consistent. Absolutely, yes, exactly, yes.
No, that you're too nice. You're being
That
nice.
sounded like someone falling off of a building.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Little
yeah.
different.
The other thing too is that we talk about resonance with opera, and it sits in a very interesting place for a singer. So what you really want to do is pretend that half of your face has had a facelift. And the other half of your face is just dead to the world. So when you're singing, you want to make sure that the first half is engaged.
Okay, let's try this.
Yes, please,
Okay.
everybody. So
Yeah.
we're singing from here.
Okay.
You're smiling with your eyes, and your jaw is completely relaxed. There you go. Completely
feels
relaxed.
weird.
So you're almost like yawning. Exactly. And so when you do that, even sustaining a note, you want to make sure that airflow and those cheeks are engaged. You're going.
Okay, we can't do that.
That is so cool.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Hey, we heard that you prepared a song for us.
I did.
So please take it away, Christina.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Here on the social, kicking with the gals, just Teddy Andrea, sing opera. Social, here with a live audience. Here on the social. Here on the social, singing opera, kicking with the girls, right here on the social.
You are magical. That's incredible. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank you for having
Oh my goodness. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.